Okie dokie, so we've already gotten into integrals a little bit, but first now I'm going to go back to like the limit definition and kind of stuff like that, like we did for derivatives, but this time it's for integrals. So sigma notation, adding stuff up in sums. So we have a string of 5 digits of 8, 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, so that's going to be 40. But what if we wanted to do it for an unknown amount of 8s? And it kept going, and it kept going to an n number of 8s. Then how would we do that? Well, we would take 8 times that number. So kind of how I did this when we had 5 8s, I just took 8 times 5, which is 40. In sigma notation, we'd write sigma, standing for sum, our 8, which is kind of our rule. On the bottom, we have an index, also known as the counter. So this kind of tells us how far, this tells us where to start, and this will tell us where to end on top, n. So for the index, we're going to start kind of at 1, and then we're going to end at number n. And so the little rule to follow when we see something like this is n times e, or n on top of the sigma with c, and the I starts at number n is going to equal c times n. So that's kind of the first little rule to set up. This one's really simple, but as we get into more complex things, but this is the first rule to sit by, and basically all it's saying is when we have a number and we're adding it up a number of times, it's just the number times the ending number. I hope that was helpful.